The Sharpie 500 from Bristol Motor Speedway on TNT. Brought to you by Sharpie. How do you use your Sharpie? By Team Monte Carlo, the cars more champions depend on. Chevy, we'll be there. By Budweiser, delivering beer at its best with the crisp, clean, refreshing taste known only to the king of beers. And by Wrangler, real, comfortable jeans.
The guys who took fresh tires are starting to rumble toward the front. Rusty Wallace opened the door to the inside of Kurt Busch. Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. followed him through.
These guys are about a tenth of a second faster a lap on new tires than the guys that didn't take tires that last time.
And what's really going to affect Kevin Harvick and Matt Kenseth, they're going to start running into traffic. Lap traffic. There they are. Brett Bodine, the 11 car. Harvick goes by. And Kenseth has closed up on the back bumper of Harvick.
Harvick leads, Kenseth is second, Rusty Wallace now third, Jeff Gordon fourth, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is fifth, and Kurt Busch has been pushed back to sixth.
Rusty's coming pretty hard. Rusty, Jeff, and Earnhardt.
Remember, these guys all took fresh tires with 128 laps to go when the guys they're trying to pass stayed out and had all pitted earlier.
At 32 laps, BP. I think he may catch him.
They just might.
See, help me do some math here.
Oh, man, that time he was a quarter of a second faster.
All right, never mind on the math.
Watch this two.
While we watch the two, Marty's going to talk about the two.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's driving the two car, Rusty Wallace or Roger Penske, who's on the radio driving that thing every lap. He's telling Rusty, take it easy getting in, hit those marks, and whatever you do, don't overdrive the corners. Catch these guys because you're faster than they are, but be careful when you try to go around them. Rusty had a birthday last week, but I'm sure he would take a late birthday present in the form of a Bristol win tonight.
See that left front rotor glowing there, that last shot on Rusty's car. See it through there?
Yeah. He's using those brakes, keeping that car right on the bottom of the racetrack.
Inside of 30 laps to go. A lot of traffic ahead for the leaders to negotiate.
The right front rotor's also cherry red.
And the spotters are real busy right now. I know Rusty's spotter is. Telling those guys, get out of the way.
Terry Labonte, the 5 car, moves over quickly.
Yeah, you'll see a lot more courtesy right now from the guys that are one or more laps down, getting out of the way of the leaders. And boy, Kenseth's close right up on the back of Harvick in the middle of 3 and 4 there.
Kevin Harvick stopped with 148 laps to go. Matt Kenseth stopped with 172 to go. Rusty Wallace, Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., they stopped with 128 to go.
Tell you what, Rusty's going to wear him out, I think, BP. He gets on the bumper of these guys, see how they're moving up the racetrack on the older tires. 17 car can't stay as low as Rusty, and Rusty will eventually work underneath Matt.
Matt, what are they saying down in the Kevin Harvick pits?
Benny, Kevin Harvick has said not one word over the past 30 laps. Keep in mind, this team had more motivation than probably anybody this weekend to come in here and have a good run. This team used to be the 31 pit crew. They sat at the front row here in the spring, and Robbie Gordon jumped the start. They fought all day long to finish a less than satisfactory 20th. They wanted to come in here and win. They brought a brand new race car, the 100th Winston Cup car, out of the RCR stable. They're hoping to make a great debut and take it to victory lane.
Here comes Rusty for second.
Oh, he didn't get a very good jump, but he's still there. He's still there, and he's going to take the spot away off turn 2.
And Matt's probably going to lose all 3 of those spots to Jeff Gordon and Earnhardt as well.
And Kenseth is fighting hard in that outside lane, but it's just not going to be enough.
Now, you're on the outside lane with the older tires.
Oh, and he gets down in front of Jeff Gordon, but now he has to go up the hill. Just got in the corner a little bit too hard, had to go up the hill. Gordon goes by, but Junior not able to get by.
Rusty's got 20 laps to catch Kevin Harvick and pass him.
Well, he'll catch him, but I don't know about passing him. Kevin's car looks pretty good right now. But there again, Rusty's car is lower in the corners. He can stay right on the bottom, and that's the way you get around a guy. Got to keep working that low side.
Jeff Gordon led 232 laps of this race. Marty, he's in third now, though.
And the car is very good, Alan, but he is running out of time. He doesn't have the track position either. He's going to try to follow Rusty Wallace through on the 29 car if Rusty can get underneath Kevin Harvick, and there he goes for the lead. Rusty Wallace.
Little bump and run there.
Yep, there's the bump off the corner that we talked about earlier. That's the way you're going to get somebody off the bottom of the racetrack, is give him a little nudge off the corner.
First time tonight, Rusty Wallace is led. 18 laps to go. That pit stop back with 128 to go, where his crew got him out ahead of Gordon's, could turn out to be the difference in the race.
Could very well be the difference.
But that 24 driver, he's pretty hungry too.
Yeah, sure is. And that car's working real well too.
I remember a couple of years ago of this almost the same situation. And I saw a lot of smoke that time off the right rear of Rusty's car. But I remember this situation. Rusty Wallace leading. What was it, the white flag lap or coming down the checker flag?
It was the last lap.
Going in turn 3, a little bump and run. Jeff Gordon took the victory.
Gordon a little bit quicker that last lap. Remember Jeff saying earlier, I think over the radio, that his car was a little bit better in cleaner air. He's not in clean air now.
No, he's got a blue 2 right in front of him.
Let's check third place. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is around Kevin Harvick.
A lot of space between Junior and Jeff Gordon now, though. About a second and a half.
Rusty Wallace's last win was at the California Speedway in April of 2001. Jeff Gordon's last victory was at the Kansas Speedway in September of 2001. Gordon with 58 career wins, Wallace with 54. And it looks like they're going to decide the victory tonight between them.
The two cars getting through the center and off really, really good. Better than the 24 car right now. Jeff looks like he gets in the corner a little bit better. The lap traffic can screw everything up.
And boy, you're right, Rusty just staying that car right down next to that yellow line in the corner. Looks like that 2-day test that Rusty and his crew did up here really is working for him. Because this is the Rusty Wallace of old at Bristol.
Rusty Wallace has strong ties to the Bristol area. Not only did he get his first NASCAR Winston Cup win here, he got his 50th win here. He's had 9 victories in all. He also owns a series of automobile dealerships in this area. Morristown, Tennessee, not that far from here. He spends a lot of time up in this area doing business.
Take a look at the speed trap here. Okay. Help me, Benny. I don't understand it.
It's down inside turns 1 and 2. We're waiting for him to come this time.
Okay. Let's watch it right here. We'll see speeds from Rusty and Jeff.
It didn't work.
And it didn't work.
It's Bristol. It's a full moon night. 6 to go for this time for Rusty. And the 24 does not appear to have enough to make a charge. But last night, Jimmy Spencer appeared to have that Busch race well in hand. Then a car got bumped and about spun in front of him. He jumped on the brakes, and Scott Wimmer almost caught him and stole that one away. Bill?
Alan, 9 guys in this race that won last year that have not won this year. 3 of those are Burton, Gordon, and Rusty. Those 3 drivers have gone a combined 107 starts without a win. And on the pre-race show, we said that streak could end tonight. Right now, we got a pretty good shot of being right.
And this traffic is going to play a big role right now.
Ooh, Rusty didn't get off a 2 at all that time. Here comes Gordon, right up against the back bumper. Everybody in the crowd on their feet.
And as I said,
to go.
The slower the traffic, I think, caused that right there.
Here comes Gordon, right up to the bumper again.
Did you hear that wheel spin, Benny?
Yeah, I did hear that wheel spin.
The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. Can Rusty come back?
Jeff better hope not.
31 races since Jeff Gordon has been to victory lane. The much publicized dry spell could come to a close in one more lap around the Bristol half mile. He dominated the opening part of the race, got caught back in traffic after a late pit stop, but the bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag at the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Here's a discussion about the bump and run.
We've seen this before between these two. For some reason, all of a sudden in those last laps, Rusty Wallace's car wouldn't get off of turn number 2. Jeff Gordon ate the distance up between him and then did what he had to do, frankly, to get the win.
And you know what? Rusty would have done the same thing, I think, if he were in that position.
And the other angle to this is points. You know, Robbie Loomis, Jeff Gordon's crew chief, told me that before he left the Hendrick Motorsports shop to come to this race, he went into the museum and looked at the trophy. Looked at the trophy that you get for winning here at Bristol. He said, I want one of those, and I want it this weekend. Marty?
Well, Robbie, it's been a long time coming for you guys, and you did not give up this entire season or tonight.
I tell you what, you know, Jeff Gordon's been through so much, and it's just exciting for this team to win the night race. We've never won it. I mean, I can't say how much it just means. Just, you know, we talked last week, all we need is to get a little momentum. Right there, smoke off it. He loves the night race, baby.
He's going to wreck. He just did. That's a very nice burnout.
We're loving it. Thank you, guys.
Go, all right. This team heads to victory lane for the first time in a long, long time, Alan.
Robbie Loomis told me he would kiss the trophy that you get for winning this race if they picked it up tonight.
Well, he'll get a chance.
We're going to want to see that. Here it is, our Autotrader.com move of the race, the winning pass with less than 3 to go.
I don't think this is going to be Rusty's boat, but
No, I don't think he would. There we see that bump and run.
That was coming to 2 laps to go. Jeff Gordon gets the win. Rusty's got to be happy with second, Dave, is he?
Well, on the way in, he was reviewing with his crew the incident that happened a couple years ago with Jeff. Rusty, what do you have to say about this?
It's just racing, I guess, you know. It's just, I would have liked to won. It's been a long time since I won, but been a long time since Jeff won, too, and I know he won it real bad, too.
You think that, I mean, that's obviously why it was such a fight. You guys are both hungry for this win.
Yeah, we're real hungry for it. It's been a long time since I won. I guess my day's coming, but, man, I've tried real hard, and they get nailed in the rear end in the last lap and turned sideways. I didn't expect it. But I got behind that 25 car, just couldn't get around them. The lap car slowed me down, and when I got to them, I knew I was going to have a problem. And I lost the air to the front. It allowed Jeff to get up on me in my rear end, and just enough to he just got to me where he could hit me. I was trying desperately to knock the shit out of him. I just couldn't catch him.
All right. Rusty will be back again very soon, guys, on a track near you. Marty?
Well, Dave, this is one tired young man, Dale Earnhardt Jr., talking it over with Tony Eury Sr. You had a very fast car there at the end, but no track position.
We did all right. You know, it's we really stepped up communication between me and Tony Jr., and everybody just seems to be feeding off of it. We're really getting along real well. Last couple weeks, we just bore down, you know, as a team. And I tell you what, man, it's a hard race to stay after it. You know, we had a lot of things we had a good car, you know, and it's better than I thought it was, so I was real happy.
All right, Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes home third, Alan.
Jeff Gordon is tonight's winner, and Chevy congratulates Jeff and the number 24 Monte Carlo team. Jeff